prick. You owe me. Death, shaving.
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
Are you trying to tell me I drink too much? Is that what you're trying to say? Hey?
How rude!
You're making a fool of yourself drinking like that.
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
I solved your problem.
Ah, my drinking problem.
No, not that one.
I should think not, since I don't have one.
I meant the poacher. I dealt with him. For good.
What do you mean for good?
For good. That's all.
Got any proof?
Of course. I found this on him. Look.
I recognise that. They all use them. The vermin. You can keep it. But you should leave. I'm grateful that the poacher's gone. But try to hold back next time. This time I'll pretend. Right. This poacher pisses me off.
I'm ready. Where does this...
Under the candlestick. A short way from here. Around. The problem is, it's a almost all the north.
I get it. What should I do with this?
Same as last. Apart from the killing, I know we have a poacher around here. If you can find him, catch him and take him to the bailiff.
Right. Is there anyone around here?
Ask the tanner, or even better, ask his neighbour. She'll tell you twice as much.
Right. Right.
Thanks.
I'm trying to track down a poacher who's hunting around here.
That's an important mission. But sorry,
I want to ask you...
better me than the neighbours anyway. Have you talked to her?
No, I haven't...
That's good. For sure
They would?
Those Pavliks ain't very nice folk. Old Pavlik ain't too bad. I don't know why, but all of a sudden...
I see. Still, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As you like.
How's trade?
It's going well. Depends. But the better hides go for fancy shoes and...
Where'd you get the hide? From some suspicious fella?
No, I ain't like that. I have an agreement with the huntsmen and their hands, but it's not that often. More often they bring me hides from the village. They butcher animals.
So you're a tanner?
Indeed. Trade's good. I don't bother with envy.
Why did the Pavlik...
I don't know, but if Prague was to go up in flames, the Pavliks...
Did you have some for...
Nothing I know of. I'm not the kind of fella that's at the centre of things. I like my peace and quiet.
Well...
You're telling me?
Have you seen any...
I haven't.
You know, animal car...
Ah, I see. No, at most, I go to Troskowitz for hide.
I don't...
It's pretty far. I call it upper on account of it being uphill.
Have you any idea where the poacher...
God knows. It's all deep. Maybe somewhere close.
Yeah, that's good thinking.
Well, not far from here there's a clearing, but I don't know if any...
I didn't know that.
But don't get your...
Thanks.
You look like you're drunk.
Vostatek charged me with rooting out the Pope. Have you seen or heard anything?
You bet I. The Tanner's the...
I've already talked to the tanner. He had a feeling you'd accuse him.
Too bloody right.
Poaching's a sin. Are you sure?
I'm sure he and...
That doesn't necessarily...
He's rolling in it. Why else would he head off into the forest every other week, eh? If it ain't him, it's someone...
Witches' cops.
There's a path behind our outhouse. If you... And north of that, there's this big folk... It's guarded.
Interesting. Have you got any proof?
Did you see...
The tanner?
Exactly. Even Bucky knows if he puts them on show. But you know what? What's he got hidden in his... Apart from her?
Have you ever seen the...
I haven't actually... I just know... I'll gladly...
I'm afraid that... So the
Does well, and no one ever made that. It'd be a miracle.
Or maybe he's just very...
Skilled my arse, you numbskull.
Where does your hatred...
I beg your pardon?
Sorry. I didn't mean...
Is there an 11th commandment that I have to love? I couldn't give a damn about. He lives like a king, and he's always making nasty faces.
Yeah, I understand.
Aye.
That'll be all.
Be sure and don't...
Yeah, right. The biggest crook under the... He steals anything that's not nailed down.
I'm glad we understand each other. Take care, my friend.
No. I can't leave now.
Quick!
Should go back.
Go!
I'm surprised you're still standing.
the tanner's got more than just a few hides here. Some trophies, too. But what would you expect from a tanner?
Here, mutt!
Look what I have for you.
Greetings. You have a kind master, eh, Dobby?
I'm here again on account of that poacher.
I see. What's on your mind? Found anything yet?
You could say that. I took a look inside your workshop and found some trophies there.
How dare you sneak into my workshop?
I did it because I want to find the poacher.
Now look here. I'll overlook your snooping in my workshop where you've got... Instead, next time you have any suspicions, you ought to just ask me.
I did ask you.
And you told me you believe me. That it don't seem suspicious that a
Maybe I didn't ask you about all the
That's your problem. Now bugger off.
Hey, unless you want to end up the same way, keep going.
No need to lash out. I'm just passing by. Do what you have to.
Don't let me see you. You're a dead man! I yield!
Wolves!
Infernal beasts! The wolves must have smelled. At first I managed to chase them away with fire, but they got used to it.
You were lucky they didn't get to you.
Palikerav.
I've got some remedies for you from around.
Thank you, my dear mama. And you deserve thanks.
The Voivod sent me to get his letter of safe conduct.
He sent you to get his precious parchment, but he does not care how. So you know that is the very reason why I ran away from there. When they nearly killed my Bohush, only because he's Gajo, we have to flee in case. If I did not take that letter,
I think you're being unfair.
then why does he not show it? I cannot give him that letter. It is my only guarantee if the magic amulet does not help.
How come you didn't take the amulet?
Because that does not take it off even when he sleep. But he keep. If you give me your word that you will not give letter to Voivod, but try to swap it for amulet, I will tell you where it is.
Then I'll give you my word.
You do not. I hope Voivod will not try to take it.
I don't think so. After...
Funeral? What?
Oh, you didn't know.
Ay, Devla.
He got caught too, but I might...
Sweet mother of God. My brother. Damn Voivod and his stubbornness.
You're welcome. I'd rather...
Now, listen. If you head from here to the right and down the valley, you will come across a spring with a well and a big cache next to it. You will find a small hollow in the trunk covered with bark. Let God be with you and wash up a bit. You look awful.